Well, a love of tapestry. I started with tapestry as an amateur artist, just going to evening classes and learning to weave, and I liked doing that as a hobby. And then I gradually grew to understand that Edinburgh is an absolutely remarkable centre for the art of tapestry weaving, because we've got the heritage that comes from Edinburgh College of Art and all of the people that studied and taught there, and also because of the Dovecot Studios. So we've got a great big quasi-commercial production of tapestries there. So we've got two different strands. Everything's going to turn into a metaphor now around, weaving it. Whenever you talk about tapestry, we're going to get threads, we're going to get webs, we're going to get... But so it came out of a love of doing it, and then an appreciation of how incredibly well served we were in Edinburgh in terms of being able to see large pieces of tapestry in public places, so the Festival Theatre, Victoria Quay, all sorts of places. You can see wonderful woven works in Edinburgh, and there are a lot of practicing artists in Edinburgh. It is a difficult art form to make a living at because it is inherently very labour intensive. The pieces therefore have to be expensive, which means there's not that many people who can afford them as individuals. And so most tapestry artists also teach or have another string to their bow. And it was becoming, I would say, less popular, particularly with younger art students who are moving into conceptual art, things they could make very quickly. And so to try and give it a bit of a boost, a bit of a fillip, I was trying to work out what could I as an individual offer to this form of art that I love so much. And I asked around, I said, is it a place where people can go and weave? And all the artists said, no, actually we've got somewhere to weave, thanks very much. Is it a new form of education? They said, no, actually we can do that all ourselves. But the idea of a prize is an incredibly effective way of motivating people to make work. It gives people an opportunity to get together. Tapestry weaving is a very solitary art unless you work in a studio. You're working largely on your own for long periods of time. But tapestry artists are very sociable people, so it's great for them to have a chance to come together, to exchange gossip, see each other's work, and so on. So it's having a prize, having a show of the shortlisted works has always been a great treat for me, and a great treat for the people of Edinburgh and visitors to Edinburgh, but it's also been a great opportunity for the artists and for the art form, because this is, globally, this is the biggest prize for woven tapestry in the world. So it attracts a massive amount of interest from all around the globe.
I've not picked up a needle and thread since primary school, probably, when we did embroidery. You had to take a little sampler home to your parents to say how lovely it was. But no, I do enjoy art. I do enjoy going to exhibitions. I'm terrible at doing it. I'm always very impressed by people who can do things that I can't do, and that's most people in most art forms. And when Miranda got involved in tapestry weaving, of course I got interested in it as well, and she was able to show me the skill that went into it, the artistry involved, the hard work involved, so I came to a greater appreciation of the form. And when she said, well, why don't we set up a prize in Edinburgh, it just seemed to make sense. And it's a lot of hard work for everybody involved, judges included, but at the end of it you get this fun exhibition that people can come and wander around and discuss, and the artists from all over the world get to bring their work to Edinburgh and see it enjoyed by a new audience who wouldn't otherwise see it. So it's, I think it's a great thing for the city of Edinburgh, it's a great thing for tapestry weaving, and it's a lovely thing for us to do.